To watch these important lessons, subscribe to DP Education's YouTube channel right now. Click on the bell icon to stay updated on the latest lessons. Sri Lanka's largest free online school, DP Education.
Hello guys, back again with another question of the 2020 WP Western Province third term paper. Well, as you know, we have done the first question of the 2020 Western Province paper. This is the 2020 Western Province. 2020 WP. Yup. And in the 2020 year of 2020, the WP paper we have taken from the third term, last term paper. And this is the business studies part. That is the part 1 of the paper. You get 3 questions. Out of that, answer any 2. It's your choice. I'm going to answer all the questions, but you have to answer only 2. We are doing 3. You have to choose 2. Question number 2. First question is the compulsory question. We did it in the previous video. Watch it. Roman number 1. Define factors of production. Well, factors of production means factors of production. The resources used in production. Short and sweet. The resources used in what? Producing goods. That's it. You can say various resources because there are 4 main resources. Define, and if you can name the resources, that will be better. Added advantage. Land. Example, land. Labor. Land, labor, planning and organizing, right? Land, labor, capital, yes. Capital and enterprise. The main factors of production. Defined and named. Complete answer. Various resources used in production. Number 2. Name 2 activities done by the entrepreneur. Name 2 activities. Now we have to write 2. Activities, things which are the responsibilities of the entrepreneur. Things or activities which are done by an entrepreneur. Like what? Entrepreneurs, they start business, register the business, and they prepare accounts. No. Starting businesses and carrying out the business and, everyday operations, everyday things of the business, those are not the concerns of an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs, especially, they are so special because they are taking risks. Risks. They are not afraid to take risks. To start up businesses. Taking risks to start up businesses. What else? 2, no? We have to write another one. Making innovative products. Making innovations. Yeah, making innovations. Those are main activities of an entrepreneur. True or false? Okay, the favorite of us, the favorite of everyone. True or false? First one, businesses always consider the customer preferences, income, and social status when selling goods. True or false? True, that's right. Businesses must consider customer preferences, customer income level of income, and social status. You can't sell a Benz, like let's take a brand name. You can't sell a Mercedes Benz to a working class, a laborer's, a person doing a labor job, a person having a small micro business who is earning like small profits. Mercedes-Benz company do not target those levels, people in those levels. Like it or not, that is the truth. Entrepreneurship is anything that produced by man to facilitate manufacturing. What? Entrepreneurship is anything that produced by man? No. False. Entrepreneurship is the human or the persons who are willing to take risks and start up new businesses and put all the other factors of production together, like land, labor, capital. Entrepreneurs are the ones who are taking these factors together, not anything that produced by man. What is the meaning of that? See, obtaining high quality products is the main aim of suppliers. Obtaining high quality products is the aim of suppliers. Supplying high quality products. Supplying high quality products is the aim of suppliers. Obtaining is the aim of the buyer. Political environment is the policies that guide the economic activities of a country. Well, that is true. Political environment is the policies that guide the economic activities. Yeah, it is the politicians, the ones on top who make the decisions how to run the economy. Yeah. Until now, so far, they have messed up like entirely. And now we are in this status as the citizens of this country. Who messed up? We all messed up. By sending them the wrong people in the political arena. We sent them. Third, Chaturika started a business of selling school books in a place close to a school. Right, Chaturika is the businesswoman, not the businessman, not a businessman, businesswoman. Right? Selling school books close to a school. Good. Janaka has supplied books to the business. Janaka is a supplier. Okay. Janaka is the supplier. Due to the expansion, expanding, Bandara has been recruited as a manager and large number of school students are coming to buy Bandara. Who is this Bandare? He's an employee. Okay, Bandara is an employee. Chaturika is the owner. Mark these things. She's the owner. Janaka supplier, Bandara is the employee. Like he's the manager who's implementing the decisions. Coming to buy books every day. Large number of successful business. Name 2 ways of classifying the business environment according to the given case. Easy, right? Easy. 2 ways of classifying environment. There are only 2 environments. Internal environment. Internal environment, right? Other one is internal environment and So difficult, right? External environment. Two ways of classifying environment. Internal, external. Write two examples for each business environment you mentioned according to the given case. First, we have to write examples for internal environment and external environment from the given case. First, examples for internal environment. Oh my god, I marked 2. Owner is internal environment. She is in the internal environment. Yeah. Employee also is in the internal environment. Those are the examples for each business environment. Owner. Chaturika. Let's say Chatu. Cute name, right? Employee. Banda. No, don't say Banda. It's Bandara. Bandara. Okay. Examples for internal environment. Now external. Let's write external on this side. External on this side. For external also, I have marked one example. See, where is it? Here. Supplier Janaka. He is an external environmental factor. School students. External environmental. They are in the external environment. Supplier Jana, not Jana, Janaka, right? Yeah. School students also, they are in the external environment. That's it. External environment on this side, internal environment on this side with the examples. Write two examples for each business environment. We are done with that. Last question. Prices of goods and services has been increased for a long time in the Sri Lankan market. True. Very true. Very true. Prices of goods and services has been always increasing. Always increasing in the Sri Lankan market. What is the economic environmental factor called as continuously increasing general price levels? If you don't know, continuously increasing general price levels is called what in the economic environment? Inflation. Inflation is the name for continuously increasing price levels in an economy. Price of goods and services. Continuously increasing. Got it? Inflation. Economic environmental factor. Explain foreign exchange rate as a factor of economic environment. Now what are they asking? They are asking us to explain foreign exchange rate. You know what? In Sinhala we call it Vinimaya Anupatika. Vinimaya Anupata. Yeah. In simple terms, simply, I will say, for how much of Sri Lankan rupees can you buy a US dollar? Understand it now? Very simply. How much of Sri Lankan rupees, our currency, is worth, is paid for an American dollar? Dollar exchange rate pounds exchange rate, euro exchange rate with Sri Lankan rupees. That's it. So foreign exchange rate means, it means the rate. You can start your answer like that. The rate at which a foreign currency examples. Tell me examples of foreign currencies. US dollar, British pounds. That's a symbol for British pounds. British pounds. Have you seen that symbol? British pounds, huh? Okay. US dollars, British pounds. What is the rate which a foreign currency is exchanged with the local currency? Our currency is called local currency. It doesn't mean local badu. Local badu. No, it doesn't mean local currency doesn't mean that it's duplicate or it's low in quality. Low quality. No, that is not the meaning actually. Local means domestic, inside our country. Local currency, that is the rupee. Got it? Local currency. In the economy. Got it? That's it. We can move on to the next question. Yeah. Take this point clearly. Yeah? Explaining the foreign exchange rate as a factor of economic environment. Well, in the economic environment, depending on how the economy is running, depending on how the economy of the country is the status of the economy, depending on that only the exchange rate is decided. Got it? So that is the fourth last part of the second question. Moving on. Second question done. Jumping to the third. This is the third. Define a business organization. Define business organizations. Now, if you get this question, don't confuse it with the definition of a business. Here you have to provide the definition of a business organization. Here you must provide the definition of a business organization, not the definition of a business. So don't confuse the definition of a business organization with the definition of a business. Here you must provide this answer. What is the answer? A business organization, a business, I'll just use short forms, a business organization. What is it? No. Doing a business with the target to earn profit. No, you can't say that. Yes, maybe that. Yeah, you're close, very close. Something like that. A business organization is a group of people, is a group of individuals, or you can say a group of people, right? Working together. Working together to do what? Working together to what? Group of people working together and playing a match. Cricket match. Yeah, that is also an organization, but not a business organization. A group of people working together to achieve a common goal. Okay, to achieve a common goal. To achieve a common objective. That is the simple definition of a business organization. In detail, it's better if you can say it's better in detail. To achieve group of people working together to the explanatory, like long explanatory definition is working together to fulfill human needs and wants. Okay, to fulfill human needs and wants in a business. In a business. Got it? You just thinking broadly, not broadly, I have to say practically. Thinking practically in the real life. Sometimes a business organization has only one person, a business which is run by only one person, one man show, even without employees, not even a single employee, the same person doing the business alone. So that is also a business, that is also an organization. In that case, you have to say, not there's no group of people. A business organization is a person. Now you can say it like this, is a person or a group of people. Now it's complete, right? Next, a business organization is a person or a group of people with working together to fulfill human needs and wants in a business. That is a full explanatory in detail definition. Okay. B part. Name two ways of classifying businesses based on objective. Now, name two ways of classifying businesses. Now, this question is obviously from business organizations. This entire question, the third question, Roman number 1, both parts, the entire Roman number 1 is from business organizations. That is the second lesson or the third lesson in your grade 10 textbook. Yeah, now the people who have studied, actually the people who have referred the book is giving the correct answer. That is, the lesson is the third one. Okay, first lesson in your grade 10 textbook is background of business. Background of business. Second is business environments, not business organizations. Second lesson is the business environments. Business environment. Third is the business organization. The lesson. Business organizations. So these questions are from that. In that lesson, it is very clearly given. Guys, you have to refer the book. Okay, yeah. You have to refer the book. It's so very important that you have the definitions and the subject matter, the content in the textbook. The important lessons, the important parts in your memory. It's very important. Okay. When you provide definitions like this, you can't provide the definition which you think that is correct. You have to provide the definition which is correct, that is in the textbook. Okay. So in that lesson, business organizations lesson, third lesson, it is very clearly given that there are 3 criteria to classify business organizations. You can classify business organizations depending or based on ownership and based on objective and based on scale or size. Here in this question, they are asking about objectives, based on objectives. So in the 2 ways to classify businesses based on objective, the 2 ways based on objective, yeah, that's right. That's how you should remember. That's how you should remember very clearly at the first attempt, in the first go. You should say the correct answer, because if you have it in your memory, you can do that. That's why I say that you should have these things in your memory. No questions about that. Profit oriented. That is the first way that you can classify what? Business organizations based on objective. Objective is based on your based on aim or target. That's how you do it. You have an aim, and the first aim is having or generating profits. Profit-oriented businesses. And the second way is non-profit. Yeah, non-profit. Not for profit. Not for profit. Not for profit. That is the main objectives or aims of businesses. Most of the businesses are profit, the first category, and there are non-profit businesses also, not for profit. Yeah, that's it. Wow, the true and false part. The true or false question. That is the favorite of most. The true or false game. A. The amount of capital, number of employees are few criteria used to classify business organizations based on the scale. Okay. Let's go through it again. Amount of capital. First point. Number of employees. Second point. Are few criteria used to classify business organizations based on scale. Well, based on scale or size of the business, you can categorize all the business organizations that you see, that you know, all the business organizations in the world, you can categorize as small and medium scale and large scale. Remember? That is also coming in the third lesson, business organizations. Based on scale or size of the business, there are two categories: small and medium scale and large scale. Large scale, like multinationals, big, large organizations. Okay? That's how you categorize business organizations, depending on or based on scale. What criteria that you can use to decide whether a business is a small or medium scale business or a large scale business? Is it amount of capital and number of employees? Yes, it's true. It's true. It's true. No, I'm telling you, it's true. You have to refer to the book. It's true. Yeah, you need more studying, right? Next, not having a continuous existence is an advantage of a partnership business as well as in sole proprietorship business. No. Why am I saying no? They say it's an advantage. No, false. It's a disadvantage. Not an advantage. How can you say it's an advantage? Not having a continuous existence. No. Disadvantage. Right? Next. Cooperative societies are public sector businesses. Oh, really? No. No. Cooperative societies are public sector businesses. No, they are private sector businesses, but non-profit businesses. So if you say public sector, it's wrong. If they say public sector, that's why it is wrong. That's why it is wrong. Public sector? No. D. A state corporation is established under the special act, under a special act or a general act of the parliament. Well, what do you say about it? What can you say? True? Really? You said true, right? Yes, it's true. It is true. A state cooperation. Why you got confused in between these two, no? Cooperative society, cooperative societies, and state corporations. Well. How about that, huh? You got confused between these two, right? Let me separate it. Now you can see it clearly. Yeah. You got confused between cooperative societies and state corporations. There's a slight spelling mistake in this, right? You say, when you say state corporations, you use COR, corporation. That's how you say it. CORPERATION. Yes. State corporations. State corporations are government organizations. Government. Okay. They are set up by a special or a general act of parliament. State corporations like SPC. What is this corporation? It's a state corporation. What is this corporation? State Pharmaceuticals Corporation, SPC. State Pharmaceuticals Corporation, SPC. You don't know? Really? You don't know? Really? You don't know SPC? Okay, if I use this name, you will know. Wait. I will use a different name, huh? Osusala. Now you know, huh? Well, Osusala is selling SPC drugs, not drugs like heroin or cocaine. No. I'm saying drugs, medicines. Osusala is actually under SPC, State Pharmaceuticals Corporation. Yeah, government body. So that is a corporation which is state corporation, which is controlled by the government. Actually, it is established under a special or a existing general act of the parliament. So it's true. Got it? Let's go. Moving on. Well, children, we have done these parts in the syllabus. Very like lengthy videos we have. Maybe sometimes I might be having, I might have posted, it's not the DP YouTube channel. We have posted videos that are running like 1.5 hours, maybe 1 hour 40 minutes, like that. On these lessons, on the first lessons in the syllabus. Yeah. First lesson, second lesson, third lesson, business organizations. I have videos like that runs like 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 40 minutes. Refer to those videos. I have explained these things. Third, a trade is decided as a retail or wholesale depend on buyer's intention. A trade is this A. This A is always attached to the next word, right? It should not be attached. Okay. A trade, we don't need a. Trade is decided as a retail or a wholesale trade, depending on buyer's intention. It is true, actually, yeah. What is retail trade? What is retail trade? That is your question. Well, this first sentence has the answer, actually. This first sentence has the actual answer to this question. they're asking what is trade, what is retail trade. Retail trade is selling goods to the final consumer, or buying and selling goods to the final consumer, which means in this first sentence here, the answer is there. See, trade is decided to be a retail trade or a wholesale trade depending on buyer's intention. So the retail trade is defined as buying and selling goods to the final consumer. So buyer is the consumer. Buyer who is buying is called the consumer or the customer. If he or she is buying the goods to consume for the final consumption, that is a retail trade. But if he or she is buying the goods to resell them, that is wholesale. That is wholesale trade. Got it? So what is retail trade? Buying and selling. Buying and selling. Buying and selling goods. Yeah, buying and selling for the final consumption. Consumption. If this guy, the buyer, the consumer, if he is buying for his own use, that is the final consumption. Got it? Clear, right? Yeah. We have to say buying and selling goods for the final consumption, okay? If you have to define, or if you have to explain what is wholesale trade, you have to say what do you have to say? You have to say buying and selling goods and services for reselling, not for final consumption. Next, write two characteristics of wholesale trade. There you go. Now they're asking about wholesale. Write two characteristics of wholesale trade. You can directly say goods are sold. Goods are sold. To retailers. Yeah. Comparatively, or directly you can say price is. What can you say about the price? No, I'm asking you. What can you say about the price? What? The wholesale trade. In the wholesale trade, what can you say about the price? Price is lower. That's right. Price is lower. Relatively, yeah. Relatively low. Relatively lower. Relative to retail trade. When you compare with the retail trade, in retail businesses, the price is a little bit higher. But if you go and buy from a wholesale trader, price is a little lower. The price levels, small difference, not a big difference. 2 characteristics. Yeah. Shall we move on? If you want another characteristic, you can even write trade discounts, about trade discounts. Yeah, you can write trade discounts are given or allowed. Or if you want a different one, you can write goods are sold in bulks. There are many characteristics. Yeah, we have already written 2. Moving on, 4th one. Pathum Sanjeeva is a talented businessman. Succeeded in his business due to his courage. Well, that's great. That's great, isn't it? Of course. Pathum Sanjeeva is a retailer. No, talented businessman. We don't know whether he's a retailer or a wholesaler. We don't know. He's a talented businessman. So it's a good business-minded person with a rock solid courage. That's what they say. Succeeded in his business due to his courage. Very good. Very good. He does the business transactions through checks after opening a account. Okay. Most of his transactions are, he's issuing checks and he's doing transactions using checks after opening a current account. The question is, what is crossing a check? Easy question. What is crossing a check? What? Yeah, that's right. Nothing. These questions are easy. Drawing 2 parallel lines. Drawing 2 parallel lines. Okay, parallel. Parallel, yeah. Lines on the face of the check. On the face of the check. Now you can finish and you can end your definition like that, but it's better if you can write what is crossing a check. It's better explanatory if you can write. With or without. With or without a name of a commercial bank. It's all right if you do not have that part, but it's better. Okay? With or without the name of a commercial bank. Got it? Even without a commercial bank, name of a commercial bank, you can just draw 2 parallel lines. You know what is drawing 2 parallel lines? You know what is crossing, right? Parallel lines means what? Like this. The lines are parallel. Parallel. Samantar. Like that. You just draw 2 parallel lines on the face of the check. And it is crossed. That's it. Got it? Yeah. Next. Name 2 ways of crossing a check. two ways of crossing. There are only two ways. There are only two, actually two, only two. The two ways are general crossing and yes, you're good, you girl. I always hear your voice. Yeah, you. Yeah, you girls are very. Yeah, good in the subject. I can feel that. Boys, I don't hear your voices. Why is that? General crossing and special crossing. Special. Special. Okay. General crossing and special crossing. That's it. That's it. Got it. We got it. The question is gone. I mean, it's over. It's not gone. It's over. Let's see. We did the second and third questions, guys, in this video. We did second and third questions of the 2020 WP Western Province paper. Western Province third term paper of 2020. I always say, guys, I always tell you this. What? I always say, what? These papers might have questions which can appear in your O-level paper, or maybe similar questions can be there on your O-level paper. So work with me, do these papers, Western Province, the other provincial papers and past papers, and get ready, prepare yourself for your O-level examination. You have only like 1 month left for this year, I mean 2022. Yeah, last year O-level exam will be held in this year, May. Yeah, so just like almost 1 month, maybe a little bit more than 1 month left for you. Got it? Work. Do your work. Don't be lazy and stupid. You know, being lazy is stupid. Yeah. Once you go and you face your paper, once you have the paper at hand, you will say, oh, I have not studied these parts. I was too lazy, like those days, that time that I could have used to study, get together with my friends and not do stupid things, get together with them and study things that I could have done. When you feel like that, when you have the paper, if you feel like that, not when you feel, if you feel like that, you feel stupid. So do your work, right? All these videos are available on YouTube, DP, on DP Education channel. You have all the lessons uploaded and all the papers, past papers uploaded, done by me. You can just watch and learn, right? Yeah. So don't leave room, don't leave space for yourself to go to the exam and to sit for the exam and to regret. thinking that yo Prabhat sir, that's on DP he has uploaded, he has done all these papers, past papers and all. If I watched those videos, only if I watched, oh, I could have done these questions easy. Don't leave that space. Okay, do your work. So the second question is done. Third question is done. We have only one more question left. That is the fourth question in the business studies part. In the business studies part, that is part 1 of 2020 Western Province, third term paper. So we'll be finishing that question in the next video, the fourth one. And in another video, we'll be taking the accounting questions too. Do get together and work these papers with me. You'll be glad later on when you sit for your examination. So, hoping to see you soon. Have a good time. Bye-bye.
To watch these important lessons, subscribe to DP Education's YouTube channel right now. Click on the bell icon to stay updated on the latest lessons. Sri Lanka's largest free online school, DP Education.